people that can hear me and hear my voice. Every once in a while, I get in my bag and it's almost like it's someone is set on fire. It seems that it's something that you have to do, and a lot of times people don't understand like why it happens or when it happens, but for me, I understand it. And it's important not because of any purpose or gratification that I might myself get. Anything I get on the back end, I am totally comfortable with. You see, because if you was to ask yourself how many people died today in the whole world, it will absolutely blow your mind. But the fact that I was one of the people who woke up today, I already won. Anything else is extra. See, and I start off by saying that because I do not want anyone to credit me with anything that I say. Because the moment you do, you lose out on an opportunity to hear something that God wants you to receive. See, because it's impossible, if you know me, for what I am saying to come from me. But I do enjoy and thank God for allowing me to be the person that He used. It's amazing. But you say, what is this all about? It's about taking a name that only belongs to God and using it for your own comfortability. Like Judge is one of His names. And the moment you sit yourself in that seat and you walk around and you gliding through the air on your honey sheets, in your holy mentality and thinking that you are the holiest person in the world, that you have a right to judge someone, then you take on the job of God. See, I don't judge. It's not my place. But there are people, and I'm not talking about all people. There cannot be 100,000 million preachers. That spot is reserved for a very few people. And if you do not understand what goes into being one of those people, then you are a fool. I'm not saying that I never will or that it ain't in me. I'm just saying I'm glad I'm not one now. I do not want that job. I do not want to be an E-man. I do not want that job. That job is reserved for a very few people. You got to be a special person to sit in that seat. But they're all ushers, so they're all people who sing, and all people who open the door to the masjid, and they're all people who do all of these other jobs who is just as important as the imam. Because everybody can't be him or her. Everybody can't be her or him preacher. See, because if you are riding on a horse and you gliding down the street, there's only one or two other things. Either it's magic or you manipulation, whatever it is witchcraft. And I don't want to fly. He did not give me wings. So whatever special carpet you riding on, it definitely ain't coming from you. No man glides. So just putting that out there. Because if you're not careful, some people don't even know God's names. So they don't even understand when they are walking in shoes that do not belong to them. They say they are doing this and doing that, but they haven't even took the time to learn, because they tell you his names. It's written in the books. His names is written in the books. The moment you start to be any of those names, you basically are saying, I am God. Good luck with that. I am not. Don't want that job. And see, this message ain't for everyone. And everyone might not be able to process it like the first time or the second time you hear it. But this message is for those special people who happen to have positions in God's kingdom, whatever it is, so that you can understand that walking in shoes that do not belong to you will hurt your feet. Like I said, it's something that kind of like makes you almost feel like if you don't say it, and once you say it, you're like, whew, I got that out of my system. It's as simple as that. But if you are one of those people, be proud of your spot, because it's going to come with a whole bunch of stuff that you are not prepared for. But I guarantee you the reward always outweighs the bad. And at the end of the day, you never will have to question whether you see him and he not recognizing you. So you are a very special person on this earth right now. Not only do he know you, you know him. Special place. As I approach my limit, and as I approach the attention span of some people, I'll just end it here. So there will be no watered down functioning or faction or anything that has any opinionated state that Wilson Decopbo Washington has to say. Be blessed.